Welcome to Season 2 of Dreamhouse Barbie. We're here with the Mean and Private Scoop.
Hello, everyone.
That's actually supposed to be you over there.
Oh, really?
Alright, so this episode, we're going to actually talk about what is Fallout 4. It's been out for like a year and a half, and I'm just now getting around to it. I had some friends ask me about it because they haven't played it. Didn't really intend to play it. So,
oh, look at Margot in her crib.
that's kind of Margot, actually. In the game, it's a boy.
Oh. Well,
But still.
Oh, okay.
Same difference. Okay. So Fallout 4 is it's technically set in modern day, but everything looks all older because in this universe, the microchip wasn't invented. In their universe, everything is run on nuclear power, and they managed to shrink nuclear power. So, yeah, here's our home, our lovely home.
Ooh, what's on the table?
A Grognak the Barbarian and coffee. And that's our robot butler.
Oh, hey there, Pennyworth.
And hold on, oh, that's the little bar there. And that's our ride outside.
Oh, wait, is that a convertible?
I don't think it's convertible, but it's still fly. That's our nuclear hooped in. This is our beautiful backyard.
Ooh, with the patio.
You got to look at it now, because as the game gets going, it's not going to look like this.
Oh, all this is going to be gone?
It'll be here, kind of.
Nuka-Cola.
I love this little fridge. I kind of want this for myself, like this little old school fridge.
You know, I was nervous at first.
All right, good times.
Really good this show.
But yeah, so here we go. And I couldn't change your name.
Hey, hon.
I could only change my name. So
Okay, so what is my name? Wife?
Everyone's gonna love
Is that my name? Seriously?
I think it's Vera.
More of the same.
You're not wife one, generic wife one. But yeah, let's see. I'm clicking on silly stuff.
Okay, what am I holding? Am I holding a pizza?
No,
or
the
something?
newspaper.
Oh.
We're reading the newspaper.
Oh, snap. People read the newspaper.
Yeah, and we're watching the news.
Okay, whose idea was it to have this little funny clock on the wall? I do not like.
Oh, you don't like the
Can you
clock?
get
Not really.
It's probably that salesman.
Oh, and here's
He comes for
your
you
knock
every
at the
day.
door.
Well, open the door, baby. Let's see who at the... Jehovah's Witness!
Ain't no Jehovah's Witness.
What do you want?
Go on.
Nice to find you, sir.
He's
You
trying to
can't
help
begin
us
to know
out.
how happy I am to
Help
finally
us out
speak
with
with
what?
I gotta
I've been
show you
trying
about
for
him
days.
later. He
It's
comes
a
back
matter
later.
of utmost urgency, I assure you.
What you want, Jehovah? What's with the clipboard?
What's so important?
Anyway,
Nothing less
but
than
let's
the
see.
entire
What else
future.
can we tell you about
If
the
you
game?
haven't noticed, sir, this country
Yeah,
has gone to
we're gonna
heck
revisit
in a
this whole
handbasket.
neighborhood. It just looks
If you'll
different.
excuse my language.
The big kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid. And coming sooner than you may think. If you catch my
So yeah, in this game, the Chinese and the United States are on the verge of nuclear war, and that's what this guy's talking about. I sped it up a little bit because it's so long and boring to hear him talk. But there's about to be a nuclear war between the Chinese, so we're at least fearing for it. And they created these places called vaults to save some of the people from the
I
nuclear
just need to
war, or
verify
whatever,
some
from
information. That's all.
a vault, a place to be sheltered.
From the apocalypse.
From the apocalypse, yes. You can go to these different places. And as it turns out, all the vaults are a little bit screwier than they are advertised. The company that makes them, Vault Tech, is usually doing some kind of shady experiment in all of the vaults that to mess with people. So we're invited to one of the vaults because I was in the military. In this game, I was in the military.
Much better now,
See.
huh?
And what
Listen,
we kind of
after
missed
breakfast,
is,
I was thinking
on
we
this
could head to the
particular
park
day,
later.
I was supposed to be giving a
Why don't
speech.
you
Later
go
in the
out?
game, you can go to the place where you were going to give
sounds
that
like fun.
speech. But I was supposed to give a speech to, the military kids, and then the world went all screwy.
So what, you stayed home and said bump it?
No, I was going to go. I was getting ready.
Oh, okay.
I start off taking a shower or something. I don't know if this little outfit is what I was going to wear. Oh, here's the dramatic moment.
Sounds of
Gotta watch this
explosions.
news.
We're trying to get confirmation.
It's the
We
president.
seem to have lost contact
No,
with
it's
our
like Tom
stations.
Brokaw.
We do have coming in. That's
What's the guy from Simpsons?
confirmed
McLean.
reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New
No
York
idea.
and Pennsylvania.
We need to address
My
the
God.
elephant in the room.
Okay.
What do I have on? Seriously.
Oh my god.
You got on Miss Seeley's pants.
We
need to get to the vault.
Those are Miss Seeley's one-size-fits-all pants.
Miss Seeley, you was wrong for that, honey. 'Cause don't nobody want this.
I didn't even. Yeah. Those are Miss Seeley's
Well,
one-size-fits-all
apparently I can run
pants.
in them because I'm gone.
Oh yeah, you and the baby bucket.
Ooh, and what them little tic-tac shoes on?
You are fashionable. Look at everybody else. You fly.
Girl. Thank God we've been delivered.
And we get up here, and the vault tech dude that got us into the vault.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, he acting brand new. He just gonna brush right past
No,
me.
they just pulled a gun on him. The guy with the minigun pulled a gun on him.
Oh. They was probably tired of his ish too. Darn Jehovah's.
Be a terrible person.
We're on the list. Infant, adult male, adult
Okay, so
female.
like, where are we running to?
Okay,
This is
go
the
ahead.
vault up here.
Thank you.
The vault was around the corner.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people outside
We're
the
doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too. Oh my God!
Hold on.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Get everyone situated in your new
So
home.
every vault has
Vault
some kind of
111.
story.
A
Like
better
for example,
future
in
underground.
one of the vaults, they had all of the inhabitants that they allowed in were addicted to drugs, and they kept them clean for a year. A year, they weren't allowed access to any drugs, right? So after a year, they reintroduced drugs into the population, and the experiment was to see what would happen. Of course, everyone killed each other. And then they had a vault where, what are some of the cooler vaults? They had a vault where they brought all these families in, but then they killed all the adults. And they trained the kids, the strong ones to be soldiers, and the weak ones to be scientists.
You'll need your
And everybody killed each other. And then they had the one vault in Fallout 3 where they had all these musicians. And they, you thought it was a really nice and classy vault. But actually, they were introducing white noise, and over the course of a couple of years, everybody killed each other. So every vault has something sketchy going on, right?
So why is everyone like? Why it seems like the goal is for everyone to kill each other and all.
The goal isn't necessarily. A couple of them turned out decent, and some they were also because they're conducting experiments and all the goals. You have to have a few control vaults. So there apparently were a few decent vaults. You don't come across any decent vaults in the game, but apparently there were a few decent ones. But all that to say, yes, this vault. So this vault, the people were trying to, Vault Tech was trying to research what happens when you freeze a person for a long period of time. Like can cryogenic stasis keep you alive to survive the apocalypse. So what they tell us is that they're going to put us in these pods for decontamination. But you're going to see how this decontamination works.
It'll be okay. Daddy's right here.
And that's another thing. Why can't they just let you know what's happening straight up?
No.
Why you gotta tell me lies?
It's an experiment, so they don't want you tainting the experiment.
Decontaminate and depressurize you
So we're all locked
before we
in.
head deeper.
I got you and the little one across the way, and I can see y'all, but everything's good.
I'm in there with the baby.
Yeah, you got the baby in there.
Resident secure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna leave you, Margot. Even though you're a boy in this game.
Normal.
So what's the boy equivalent of Margot?
Sean. That's Sean.
In 5, 4,
Probably.
3, 2, 1.
And then another thing.
Right.
So if they freeze everyone, do they leave someone on the outside of these pods to like let you out?
The staff is supposed to. That's who also gets screwed in these experiments too. That's a good question. The staff also get screwed in the experiments because they all signed up, and they're like, yeah, we're going to watch these frozen people for 200 years. wait, how are we gonna watch him for 200 years?
Exactly.
You have to read all these little holotapes, and yeah, the staff didn't realize what they were getting into. But yeah, okay, so we're waking up, and here's where the drama starts. This is the drama.
Open it.
Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
No, I've got him. No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
Get out of here. Let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
So he's gotta die, right?
What in the cosmos just happened?
So I gotta kill him. I gotta kill him all the way.
Yeah, he asked for it, just right then and there.
That he tried it. Absolutely. Just
And then just gonna take my baby?
Yeah, shoot my wife.
And then gonna get mad because I didn't give you the baby? Okay, first of all, then I have another thing to pick with you.
Okay.
The wife dies so early in the story. Why am I the wife? Can I be like some other person? Can the wife be resurrected somehow? You know what? I quit. I'm out of here. This is bull.
It's ugly. It is ugly. But you gotta have some catalyst to go on.
Come on.
But I gotta kill him. So that's the rest of this video.
Okay, and then did they just leave my body in the little pod all dead and stuff?
Dead and frozen. There you go. Right there. Yeah. Dead and frozen.
It's grimy.
Yeah.
It's grimy.
So the rest of the game, you're going out into the world. You leave the vault. And yeah, you gotta go avenge your wife and find your son. That's basically the point of Fallout. We're gonna go see what the world looks like on the outside here. Had to get the cool shot of the doors opening. And then we go back up.
How'd you get the Pip-Boy?
I just skipped through that. Yeah, since there are no microchips and everything's massive, you see that huge watch, that's a watch. The Pip-Boy is the equivalent.
Of course,
except
Okay, here we go. So, here's this guy, and I finally caught up to him, and I definitely thought I should go all Equalizer on him. And by the way, there is a nail gun in Equalizer. I thought I should definitely get him with the nail gun. That argument, that's a small argument we had, whether or not Denzel kills anybody with the nail gun in Equalizer.
Where is my son?
If we have comments, someone should write in the comments if we actually kill anyone, because I don't even know if you can really see it. But that was a nail gun.
I'm sure it was, although it looks like a handgun.
It was a nail gun.
Alright.
If we have comments somewhere, someone write in the comments section to agree with me that he killed him with a nail gun.
I don't doubt it, but that was not it in the photo, but whatevs.
So my goal here, I had to search, because the disrespect of killing your wife and kidnapping your son, I had to find a good way to kill him. And I was thinking about melee weapons, but my character's terrible at melee weapons and it would take forever. So I brought a nail gun. And it's gonna be brutal.
Is this gonna be quick or slow?
It's gonna be semi-quick. I gotta curse at him a little bit now. My character has to curse him out because, he tried us.
This institute.
Well, yeah, he gets the verbal beating, but this guy needs to die slow and painful.
I would have loved to stab him to death. That was my initial plan.
What you should have gotten was like a rusty spoon and have him die that way.
I don't know if there are spoons in the game, but I don't know if you can actually kill him with the spoon. You can kill him with the spoon, because Fallout, you can do everything. I'm sorry, I forgot. You can kill him with spoons.
Well, why didn't you? That would have been so gangster.
I thought the
I wasn't
equalizer.
there.
Yeah, you weren't there.
I should have chimed in on that point.
Exactly. But here we go. He's trying to go all invisible, and I ain't going for it. And whack.
Ka-thunk.
Ripped his head clean off. And his little robot buddies can get it too.
Oh wow. Not the robots, oh no.
But yeah, so that's our first episode. Just what is Fallout. After this, you really get into finding your son and other stuff. And other stuff I'll make videos on. But I think that gives a good intro on what is Fallout for. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.
See ya.